when you have a film with a cast like that of The Wives Club, you know you're in for at least a bit of a treat. This film includes Diane Keaton, Bette Midler, Goldie Hawn, Maggie Smith, Sarah Jessica Parker. Absolutely fantastic casting. And what works for me with this is definitely the development of the characters and their personalities. The narrative itself is alright. It's a bit slow and repetitive at times, but the characters and the performance of the cast I just thought was, exquisite. I couldn't take my eyes off of them, particularly our three leading ladies, Midler, Hawn, and Keaton. This was released in 1996, directed by Hugh Wilson, with a screenplay by Robert Harling, apparently based on the first Wives Club by Olivia Goldsmith. I haven't read the novel, but if you have, feel free to let me know how it compares. I'd be interested to know if anything specific has been changed for the purpose of the film. But basically, these three women get together. They graduated from college at the same time, then their lives went in different directions. They were all married, and those marriages have all went down the toilet, so they have all grouped together to seek revenge on their ex-husbands, get their own back, make things a little bit more interesting. And because all three characters are very different in terms of their personalities, and indeed they all have very different walks of life. One is a relatively successful actress. One is Bette Midler's character. I don't really know how to describe her. She's quite outspoken, very interesting, definitely my favourite character. And then Annie is a bit more neurotic, a little bit more reserved. She has a very different approach, and she's not actually divorced either. She's just separated. So they all have very different circumstances. Just how far will they take this to get revenge on their ex-husbands who let them down and disappointed them, left them for other women, etc. It is unpredictable. There are things that they do that I absolutely would not have expected. And I mean that in a fun way. It is fun. Sometimes, as I said, it does get a little bit repetitive with these three women whinging about their ex-husbands yet again. But because the characters are so fascinating to watch and so engaging and entertaining, there's always something up their sleeve to keep you engaged. I absolutely recommend this film. The cast is just exquisite. Had the cast been actors I wasn't aware of, whose performances didn't engage me, I probably wouldn't have liked it as much, because the narrative isn't quite up to the quality of the casting itself. But generally speaking, I enjoyed it. It mostly kept me engaged and entertained. There was apparently a musical of the first Wives Club, which I think would be pretty interesting to see. If you've seen it, feel free to let me know what it's about. But the film itself, if it sounds like your kind of thing, absolutely worth a watch. I think it's one you'll probably enjoy.